When people affirm for an SP, they usually obsess over one question. What is happening to them? Are they thinking about me? Are they about to text me? Are they finally changing? But maybe the better question is this: what is happening to you while you affirm? Because the first shift is rarely out there. The first shift is inside you. Most people think affirming is about sending energy to another person. But a deeper way to see it is this: affirming interrupts the version of you that keeps repeating the old story, the anxious version, the waiting version, the version that checks, spirals, decodes, and measures love through silence. So what happens when you affirm? You slowly stop emotionally participating in the story that hurts you. You stop reacting like someone who is forgotten. You stop identifying as someone who has to chase love. And that is where the whole dynamic begins to change. The real twist is that the first manifestation is often not a text, not an apology, not movement from them. It is peace in you. It is the moment your nervous system stops treating every delay like danger. It is the moment silence stops feeling like proof that you are not chosen. That is why affirmations can feel powerful before anything visible even happens, because your inner world becomes less chaotic. Your thoughts become cleaner. Your reactions become softer. You start creating space between what happens outside of you and what you decide it means. And once that happens, your whole relationship to the situation changes. A delayed text means less. A cold moment means less. Time means less. Not because you stop caring, but because your identity is no longer hanging by a thread, waiting for outside proof to tell you who you are. This is where people often get it backwards. They think affirming is mainly about forcing movement, but the real power is that you stop being available for the old version of love, the version built on fear, hypervigilance, and emotional survival. And when that old standard loses its grip, reality has to start reorganizing around the new one. So yes, in this teaching, people reflect your assumptions. But the most important reflection may be the version of you that begins to come forward, the calmer you, the safer you, the one who expects love to feel natural, mutual, and secure instead of confusing and painful. And that is why paying attention to your inner state matters so much. Because sometimes you think nothing is changing, while in reality, everything is changing in the place where it matters first. The thoughts you repeat, the emotions you practice, the identity you return to every day. Sometimes the most powerful question is not, is my SP conforming yet? Sometimes the better question is, am I still feeding the old story today? Because that answer tells you where your energy is actually going, into your future, or back into your past. And this is why a gentle daily check-in can matter more than people realize. Just noticing what you feel, noticing the story you are repeating, noticing whether you are reinforcing fear or reinforcing the version of you that already feels chosen, loved, and safe. Because the shift you are waiting for may not begin with them. It may begin with one calmer thought. One day, you do not spiral. One honest moment of self-awareness. One new story you choose to practice on purpose. And when you can actually see that shift happening inside you, it becomes much easier to trust the process instead of constantly testing it. It becomes easier to stay